Aries, welcome to my channel Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing your daily reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you have various placements, this reading is for you. If this reading doesn't resonate, head over to the videos tab. There might be another reading that is more suitable for your individual circumstance. Happy June! We are in officially June. How are you all feeling? We're fast approaching middle of the year. You could say that we are in the middle of the year, how you see fit. But today I have been, let's use some oracles to get some overall energy. I have been guided to work with the Rainbow Oracle. And I just got back from Perth. So thank you to all my new subscribers that I connected with whilst I was in Perth. You all showed me an amazing, amazing time. I know that a number of you have subscribed to the channel. So welcome. Welcome to Being You Now. So wonderful to have you here as part of this amazing, epic global community. And to all my mates, to all my friends in Victoria, in Melbourne, in Tasmania that are freezing. Well, winter's supposed to be officially from June, but looks like we had winter from back in April. So if you're looking for some warmer weather, hey, head to WA, Western Australia. WA is Western Australia, if you didn't know. Perth was so warm, I could literally be hanging out in my shorts, t-shirts and flip-flops. I was happy as Larry. And yeah, I didn't need as many layers and jumpers and all the things and jackets and boots and socks and everything else that goes with it whilst I was in Perth. So if you're looking for warmer weather, head there. By the way, this is not an ad. I don't get paid for saying this. I'm just sharing the love with my community. So there you have it. All right. So Aries, wow, look at this. 3 cards have already wanted to pop out. So this is another one that wants to come out. So let's see. This deck is by an Aussie. I love supporting local artists. She self-published her deck. So I'm always up for it. So you can check it out. I don't make any money, as I said. This is all from the goodness of my heart. Artesian, look at that. Look at the imagery. So, so beautiful. So this card is all about artisans have a hands-on approach to life. Skillful and resourceful. They like to feel connected to what they do. Ooh. For a very long period of time, just on the by and by, I never considered myself an artist. And then now I call myself an artist because tarot is art. To me, tarot, reading tarot, connecting with tarot, even the healing energy work I do, it's the way I do it, which is different to how everybody else does it. But I have created my own art and craft that works for me. I recently did a healing session for somebody and they said to me, the wisdom that came through and the way I shared everything with them, just as a side note, this card is really calling and speaking to me. I'm just using this as an example and I'm sharing my own experience because oftentimes when I share examples and experiences, you might be able to relate it or connect some dots with your own life and your own journey. So anyway, I did this healing session for this beautiful woman and she said that the wisdom and knowledge I imparted, it was as if I was doing it for 70, 80 years. So the amount of value they got from what the healing. So if you want healing session with me, you can just email me. It's not in the description box, but that's something that I do. So the amount of knowledge, information and wisdom they got was totally a game changer. And they said that was the best healing session they had ever received. So amazing compliment. But what I mean to say is that to me is my art. I am channeling, I'm intuitive, I'm healing, I'm a coach. So I combine all my modalities. So when I'm working with my clients, they get so much value because it's not just the one thing. I don't ignore messages coming from divine. I don't, you know, if I'm doing a tarot reading and spirit's giving me messages, images and all these things, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm only going to look at the tarot. No, I combine my modalities to best serve my client, to hold space for them and to guide them so they can get the clarity and they know what they need to do next or how they can change their situation. All right. So, oh, this is so good. Karma clans, claim this in comments. If you have been trying to release some form of karmic situation, take this as your confirmation and claim it. Liberate yourself from karmic patterns of the past. Live a life of creative choice. So there's a lot of creativity coming in your message today. So maybe you are thinking of tapping into your passion or doing something with your creative pursuits. If that's you, take this as your confirmation. Spirit is encouraging you to go on that path. Wow, guardian. So somebody here is definitely highly spiritual. I'm drawn to the third eye chakra and all these downloads that this image is getting. So I feel like there are guardian angels and someone from spirit world that's wanting to communicate with you. So I also am picking up this side note message for somebody. Maybe you're getting so many downloads. Write them down. Maybe there is a message, some form of clarity that you could get from that. The guardian stands at the threshold of your progress. May your doors, paths, and gates be open. Claim that. May your doors, paths, and gates be open. Amen. All right, 2 more wanted to come out before we launch in. Wow, falling awake. Look at that. Angel wings on the back. This is giving me all of the Aries vibes. Look at how vibrant, how there's so much fire, passion, red. So this is to me saying it's all about claiming your power, stepping into the unknown with courage, conviction, and knowing what you already know. So when a situation falls apart, your darkest hour becomes the dawn of your awakening. Claim this in comments. It's all about awakening. We all need to. The reason why we are not where we want to be is because at some level we are not fully awakening to that part of ourselves. Oh, claim this final one. I know my Aries are all about this. Financial flow. Look at that. Abundance, wealth, prosperity. Claim this financial flow in comments. You've earned it. You deserve it. Financial rewards begin to flow and profitable solutions unfold. Can I say something to my dear Aries? So I'm a triple Aries. If we haven't met, hi and welcome. So wonderful to have you here. Now, one thing I do want to say is that now Jupiter is in your 3rd house. So a lot of you, if you didn't get or see the financial rewards that you wanted to see when Jupiter was in your, that you can't really see that, and I know that my Aries likes to see that, so I'll put it here. When Jupiter is in your 2nd house, which was the house of money, sometimes what happens is that when that planet is in that house, Spirit is really helping to align things. So it could have been that was a period of realignment for a lot of you. So whether it's you looking for a new job, whether it's you looking to start a new business, whether it's you starting to plant seeds to blossom, grow something. So maybe during that time you kept hearing about Jupiter in your 2nd house and money and all the things, and you're like, well, being you now, why hasn't it come through? Now that it's moved to your 3rd house, sometimes those things, it was almost like the wheels were in motion. Seeds were planted. So you're not going to see the fruits come up straight away. So now that Jupiter's moved in your 3rd house, that's when all these doors of opportunities are opening up. This financial flow and abundance you'll be able to see in the form of a new job, in the form of promotion, in a form of, new business venture, being an entrepreneur, if that's what you're desiring. So I just want to point that out because sometimes, we don't know, if you don't know much about astrology and how it works, it can become quite confusing. And the other thing, in your pre-shuffle, I saw the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. So to me, it's about you. If you have been in a period where you were looking for work and you couldn't find work, you've been applying for jobs, or you've lost work because of the combined, that to me is that cycle has come to an end with the Wheel of Fortune and new doors and opportunities are opening up. So claim this in comments. I will be doing your money, career. Wow, this is like quarter of the deck. Look, Ace of Wands, brand new opportunity, passionate new beginning. Ace of Cups, like it's all happening in June. Like all these aces are brand new beginnings. I did also see the Ace of Pentacles when I was pre-shuffling. So that's a gift from the universe, Aries. So I will be doing your June money, career, finance. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I don't make it up. Look what card has popped out, literally. So I don't make these things up. Anyway, if you hit the subscribe button, you get all the notifications on when the new reading becomes available, any promotions I'm running. A lot of you emailed me, contacted me on Instagram, commented, wanting to be part of Money Manifest, and you missed out. So when you subscribe, I just want to take a moment to share this. When you hit subscribe, it's free. I can't stress this enough. It's free. YouTube does all the heavy lifting work and hard work in terms of notifying you when there is a new video or when there is a new post. And then it's up to you. If you want to sign up to things, you do. But it's all free. But that way, if you even can't find certain things, because it's in your notification, you can always go back and click that notification and all the information becomes available. So subscription is your friend. I'm not just saying this, I'm actually telling you because so many times, I can't even tell you, no, so many people reached out that they missed out on the one question reading. Then parallel to that, I had a number of people that commented, emailed me, and also reached out on Instagram that they missed out on money manifestation. Now, these are time-sensitive offers, and I give you as much notice as soon as I get the download from Spirit. But if you miss out, you miss out, and it's a shame. So if you just hit subscribe, Bob's your uncle. You don't need to do anything else. YouTube does all the heavy lifting work. And if you're not getting notifications, unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit all the bells. That's how you'll make sure that YouTube gives you all the things. All right, back to your overall energy. I just need to share that because so many people reach out and I feel bad, but there's nothing I can do. The full moon ritual is complete. Registrations close when they close, you know. So we've got the 7 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, straight away, this is exactly what I have been saying. 7 of Wands is also a card of patience and persistence. So somebody here has been waiting for a long period of time for this wheel, this karmic cleansing which came up in your read, this financial flow that came up in your reading. Go and watch the start afterwards. There's some really amazing, powerful opening messages right here in the oracles. So this Wheel of Fortune can only turn when we have to do our bit. So if you think about it, your car, if you think of your car, I'm going to use the car analogy because everyone can relate to it. Think of your car. Your car is parked in the garage. Although it has wheels, it's neither going forward, it's neither going backwards. The only time your car is going to move is when you start the engine, put the key, or however your car works. You may not need a key. You might just need to keep it in the glove box or close by, whatever, right? The car will only start when you ask it to start, and it will only move when you do certain things to the car that it's going to move, right? You have to get it out of park mode, or talking about automatic, put it onto D, and off you go. So the Wheel of Fortune is in the same way. You have to do certain things and not be available for other things. This is also about boundaries. It's about not settling for less than what you deserve. In a relationship context, if this is a karmic relationship that you know is not serving you, this is when you have to put your boundaries up. This is when you be like, okay, this is what I'm available for. These are things I'm not available for. So take what resonates for your individual situation. But this is about staying true to you, your path, your road, your destiny. And that's how you're going to get closer to it. Very, very powerful opening message straight off the bat for you here, Aries. So the other message I'm picking up also is don't settle for less. So there may be temptations. Maybe there is a job that comes along which doesn't fully value you and your skill set. Now, of course, free will prevails. But with the 7 of Wands, Spirit is saying that stand your ground. Stand your ground, you know. Do you want to settle for a lower paying job? Do you want to settle for a job that you might get potentially bored in? And then you'll back out in the market looking for something else. Or do you want to settle for somebody in a relationship that you know is highly toxic or doesn't have the same values or way of thinking as you? And this is the kind of message that's coming up here for you. All right. So let's see what is coming towards you. I mean, very powerful opening messages right there for you. What is coming towards you? So, okay, one of the things I want to say, these two cards were really stuck together. So just be careful. Like they were really, I had to really try hard to get them unstuck. And I have shuffled and pre-shuffled these cards so many times, right? So one of the messages I'm getting is that what might be, if only you can become unstuck. It's a little bit like that Wheel of Fortune. If you choose not to drive the car is stationary. Same thing. Only you can decide to get out of stuck mode. The way you get out of stuck mode is do something about it. If you keep only thinking about stuck mode, or I can't do this, I can't do that, you're staying stuck. So kind of like one of the messages I'm getting. Yeah, I mean, look, 5 of Cups, clearly. So 5 of Cups is you focusing on the loss. You're not focusing on the opportunities. If you want to get to that castle, all you got to do is walk across that bridge. It's not that hard. And that's kind of what Spirit is saying here. That you can either focus on the loss or you can focus on the opportunities. So really focus on the opportunities, the options that are available to you right now. That's how you're going to unlock abundance, wealth, love, relationship, more happiness, joy, whatever it is you're desiring. I mean, as I said the word happiness, look what came up. 3 of Cups. And it's interesting, those same 3 cups that are fallen here are the same 3 cups that are celebrated. So maybe there is a celebration in this loss. Maybe, you know, say for example, you lost a job and you are in this 5 of Cups vibe. Feeling lost, feeling, you know, despair, feeling disappointed because you are seeing the 3 cups fallen. But maybe this is a blessing in disguise, because if you didn't, say for example, if you didn't lose this job, I'm just using job example, right? If you were still in this job, maybe it could have impacted your health. Maybe it was a highly toxic environment. Maybe they were going to do a big restructure and you would have lost your job. But right now they've given you, maybe if they went down that path, maybe they wouldn't have paid you out your holiday leave, given you benefits and paid you a redundancy package, for example. So what this 3 of Cups next to the 5 of Cups is saying is that this is a blessing in disguise. So claim this blessing in disguise, because there is something that needs to be celebrated. And maybe that's the disconnect right now. You're not seeing the blessing, or you choosing to ignore the blessing, which is kind of keeping you stuck in this lost vibe. So really, it's about changing perception, but also your mindset, because it's your current mindset that's stopping you from progressing forward. And there is something that needs or has to be celebrated that you haven't yet. It's the same 3 cups, by the way. So there is a celebration that is in this whatever situation, even in a relationship. Maybe this person, you know, you thought that, oh, you know, you're feeling at loss that this person broke up with you. What if you spent another 5 years and this person would have still broken up with you? That would be another 5 years of your time, investment, energy. I'm not saying that, you know, that's a bad thing. You would have had lots of new memories as well. But if the outcome wasn't going to be different after 5 years, it's probably better within 5 months as opposed to 5 years. Do you see what I'm saying? Because that then opens you up to meet new people, new energy, better long-term relationships and friendships to celebrate. Wow. So this is all cup energy. So there's someone that is probably walking away from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, not necessary. But this to me is very simple. You need to walk away from this lost vibe. So if you haven't already, that's coming very soon. I'm picking up within a week or week and a half. This energy is going to change. And for some of you, this energy is going to change because there will be a reason to celebrate. And the moment you celebrate, that's when you will be able to finally disconnect from this person, place, situation, job, whatever it is that's holding you back. One thing Spirit is giving a strong message here is that there's always a lot to celebrate. So focus on the things that there is to celebrate as opposed to the loss. So there's a very strong message here for somebody to focus on celebrating. Maybe you are not celebrating your progress. Maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit for how you handle that situation or how long you've been in this situation for. So there is a big, strong message there. So let's see, what do we have in your advice? Let's go to your advice. Advice for my beautiful Aries. Advice for my beautiful Aries. What's the advice for my beautiful Aries, Spirit? Advice for my beautiful Aries. Ooh. Any wonder this card has like literally jumped right out. Okay, so I'm going to go Queen of Wands. This is you showing up. Anytime you are showing up in your reading, puts you in a very powerful position. And it also is a great reminder when your energy shows up in your reading that who you are, Aries. Who are you? You are the Queen of Wands. You are this magnetic, creative force. This is tying back to your opening messages. So I'm not going to repeat those messages. You can go back and watch the start of the read. There were some really powerful opening messages for you. But the Queen of Wands is a reminder that you are a magnetic, powerful manifester. And just by being in your energy and vibe, people, places, situations shift around and come into your vortex. This is not about being lazy. This is about working with energetics and the power of energy. And the Queen of Wands is that card in the tarot that talks about energy. That just by being in a certain vibe, you can get the job of your dreams. You can manifest the love of your life. You can meet your soulmate. You can have abundance and flow. You can get your loan approval. You can get multiple suitors attracted to you. This is that magnetism, attraction, attractor vibes. Powerful attractor vibes in the form of manifesting by being in your energy. It's a very different energy than the Magician card. The Magician uses tools. The Queen of Wands works with energy. So that's a big distinction. And Aries, there is something about your energy that people will not be able to ignore. You will just, you are a showstopper. You are powerful. You are magnetic. You are attractive. So claim these things in comments. So your advice is to remember who you are and be who you are. Being you now. That's why my channel is called that. It's not about being you now in some time in the future. It's about today. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's do this. Going to calmer waters. Somebody here is definitely moving, traveling. Go back, watch the start of the read. It's so interesting. I shared a bit of my experience just recently. So this, to me, you could be moving cities, countries. I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune, it could be moving countries as well. Some of you might be thinking about traveling. It's about shifting your perspective and getting fresh inspiration. And that's all going to bring more calmness, more harmony, more of what you want in your life. It's very, very powerful. More balance. Look at this. I love how you've got the 2 6s. So you might also be seeing 666, like number 6, 666, 606, 616, you know, like you might be seeing a lot of 6s. I love these 3 cards because this is whatever imbalance that you're going through. Like the advice is so spot on here. Whatever imbalance that you're going through is going to be restored the moment you become fully you and step into your power. This is about recognizing your power, who you are, what you're made of. And that's going to bring about all different shifts. Take you to calmer waters. So if you're feeling stressed, anxious, feeling lost, grieving, I'm sending you a huge hug. But then you're moving into something where you've accepted, you've learned, you've integrated. That's going to bring about balance in your mental, physical, emotional health, which is amazing. Last but not least, I feel like in your advice position, Spirit literally wants to help you. The amount of cups you've got now 3, 4, you've got 3, 4, 5, and 8 of cups. A lot of water energy. So this is about Spirit helping, literally giving you a hand out, a leg up in terms of, I know that these, and look at this synchronicity of these. I just want to share something with you. There are the 3 upright cups that make you feel bored and stuck. Those same 3 cups are fallen in the 5 of cups. And in the 3 of cups, those same 3 cups are being celebrated. So look at this, 3, 4, 5. It's the same 3 cups. So it's about turning your perspective and vision about this 5 of cups scenario that you're feeling that really wants to be celebrated. And there is part of you that's not wanting to celebrate. Maybe some of it is, I know that Aries is very humble. A lot of people see Aries and they think that, oh, you know, Aries has a lot of ego because we often come across as headstrong. I know that I'm a triple Aries. Hi, if we haven't met. But what people don't know is Aries is actually very humble, very generous, and sometimes to their own detriment. And what Spirit is saying here is that Spirit wants to help to restore that balance. And that's all happening because you're the Queen of Wands. And it's also happening because Spirit is like, Aries, remember who you are. So Spirit is giving you this cup to get out of this situation. So Aries, this is not the time to, if you are too much focused on your 5 of cups, you are going to miss this cup from the universe. So keep your eyes, ears open, and that's how you're going to receive this blessing. I really, really love this reading. I feel like there's a lot of good things coming to you, Aries. I will be doing a money career read for the month of June, so stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, tap that subscription button, completely free for you. It lets you know when the next readings become available, and it also lets me know that you want me to continue bringing these readings to you. Aries, remember the power that is you by being you now, and I will see you next time.